Only to
Yeah.
in public.
Yeah, like baby, no. Let's wait till we get into a private space again.
Let's wait until we get into the car. Like, why do you want to kiss me now?
Like,
but baby, we kiss every day. Why now? Why all of a sudden?
So where do we draw the line? How much is too much?
Okay, so I'll go first because I feel very strongly about this. Okay?
Lava.
And this is directed
Larry.
to you, Jules.
I get you. Flames. Flames.
So here's what I deem inappropriate or indecency.
Okay.
When you are now going to be touching each other's private parts in public, no, that's where we like, okay, no, guys, let us respect each other.
That is so traumatic just thinking about it.
You know, here's your man now in public, he's holding over your shoulder and then he leans down to your breast and then he's like squishing it and here you go, going to his private place and you're just like,
But also you're the third party. Remember, in the relationship, you're the third party. You're the third person. You're just the bystander. You've got nothing to do with their relationship. What if they're okay? What if the girlfriend loves it?
Like you said, it's what you are comfortable with. It's what they are comfortable with.
Right back at you, babe.
like
They love it, and the girl is smiling.
Them. It's nothing for them. They are comfortable. The fact that you looked and you became uncomfortable.
Why were you looking? Why were you
Close
looking?
your eyes as soon as you see that this is getting too raunchy for me. Close your eyes, honey.
Guys, this is a kingdom couple, just by the way. Like, kingdom couple, people that are going to be leading people, evangelists, prophets, intercessors.
Lazarus of the by the Abraham. Call them, call everybody.
Read here. Sorry, Jules, to cut you off.
Okay.
So it says, what is wrong with PDA, public display of affection in youth ministry? Number one, it's distracting to others.
Okay.
In the book of Philippians, Paul writes to the church saying,
Someone look up.
let each of you look not only to his interest, to the interests of others. You will find this in Philippians 2 verse 4. Example, just to be a bit off topic. Here you are, you're very comfortable with your mini skirts. Very comfortable. You've got the hottest legs under the sun. You walk into church. What about the brothers?
And you've got a banging body.
You got
banging legs.
legs.
And you are just how short is
Size 26 can wear a short, and if I wear
with
that, as sinful human beings, we are constantly looking to our own interests. We usually don't care who we offend or who we upset. So yeah, moving on to point number 2. I'm not gonna give you all the points. Staring with a little can lead to much more.
Can we have the name of the listener, please? No, you're not a listener. Sorry, you're not a listener. You're family. Family, can we have your name? Family.
Hi, family. I don't want you to be attacked and be part of the politics here in the video. We'll just appreciate you and thank you for this wise insight. So number 3 says, not allowing any PDA is in my mind the only way. Just like the saying goes, you give an inch, they take a mile. Some people's definition of PDA differs from others. So it's best to cut it off. I don't want to make a list of what's appropriate and inappropriate. And I don't want to be the PDA patrol. Not allowing it makes it easier to focus on the main thing. And that is glorifying God.
About this article. And the 2 points that were mentioned. 1, so he's now saying that it's better to not have PDA.
Yes.
And then, okay, so that's the part because of over on the cross. Like, no, I don't think there's anything wrong with PDA. 1, I understand why it would cause a distraction. You see, so as I'm like, I feel 2 ways about it because it's not wrong, but at the same time, I would understand why it would come across or would pose as a distraction to someone else.
I think now I understand why in churches you need to have doctrines. right? Because what's wrong to me might be right to you, and vice versa. I mean, if churches were to allow such, because in some churches they ask you nicely, the usher would just attend to you and say, please, like really for real. Yes, they would just tell you that please,
like,
yes, you must behave. And most of the people, like I said before, who do this, they're girlfriends and boyfriends. Most of them.
They're not even. You see, for me,
They're not even married.
Yeah.
That's a
So
bit
now we're
sketchy.
saying
Why are we even?
yes.
No.
So we're saying
That's
that
all- that's just my
married
fault.
people are not supposed to be showing their affection for each other.
I don't think married people, they overdo it. Why? Because of they went through counseling. They understand the cause of marriage. It's not a partner. You just not give him that kiss of CS kiss.
Yeah,
You want.
That one is just
PDA is abused or misunderstood. What's your take? Abused by the oblivious few or misunderstood by the conservative majority? So hit us up on 060-349-0781 and continue. Wanna show you just baby comes out. There's the touch to touch where you put the baby on the skin and they experience that whole touching and sensual feeling.
yeah.
So yeah.
And because of some of us have been so single for so long, so please bear with us.
Yeah, that's why they're so angry when they see people showing love. They must just do it behind closed doors.
Yes.
Like, girl, calm
No,
down.
they shouldn't do it because we don't have our base yet. Wait for us to have our base. And then
That tweet comes out.
please wait for us to have our base. Up until then it's okay. For now, it's not okay. Guys, what are we supposed to do in the meantime? You're touching the partner. Who am I supposed to touch?
How angry she is.
Who is doing that? Please wait for us.
Girl, please don't take it personal. The love birds to show each other love.
Yes.
Your turn is coming.
Do it at home.
Your turn is
Do it at home. When you see me, act like you're just friends.
Yeah. So guys,
Accommodate me.
yeah. So there's something that I want to share with you guys, right? So earlier on, I spoke to my spiritual mother, Pastor Tebogo Motobatsi. And I actually did want to hear from her specifically, from a pastor's perspective. Is it wrong to be showing your affection in public? And here's what she said. She said, no, it's not wrong for kingdom couples to show affection in public because that's how it's supposed to be.
Okay.
You lead by example. So if both partners are comfortable and are not ashamed to hold hands in public, then there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. But again, you also need to understand what is the motive of public affection.
Yeah.
Is it to impress people? Or is it who you are in private? Like, is that your love language? Because like C has mentioned now, her love language is to just hold her arm around and back scratch. Yes, that's her love language.
Guys, like Red will be buying whatever. I'll just come up and on the lips.
Yes.
I'm not looking for people to see it. Yo, this girl.
Just showing love. And then I asked, okay, so what's inappropriate? What is deemed as drawing the line? And she said, well, look, you can rub your partner's leg on the shoulder.
Pasta.
I like your pasta. Love you, mommy.
However, it isn't decency.
No, that's obviously very
Public for couples, no. But I even think people as well indecent.
To your eyes.
So then she also referred to red
Guys,
cards.
Everywhere. The park lady.
So she says that they were both naked but not ashamed, So when you are not ashamed of each other's naked, and this is not in private, when you are not ashamed of showing each other's nakedness, holding or showing affection to each other shouldn't be wrong, right? Because that's what you do in the private. And then she said something very, very profound, and I was like, this one I need to say it on air.
She's a spiritual mother, of course.
There is no spark that can come and doesn't light fire.
Say it, woman. Say it,
A
Pastor.
round of applause now, guys.
Wow.
It is okay to be showing affection, you know, there are obviously lines to be drawn. You know, there's always to everything. And as Christian couples, as I mentioned like earlier on, that as Christian couples, we really do have discernment, and you know when you're uncomfortable or it doesn't feel right when you're doing something that is not right. Yeah.
At work, we were discussing this topic with. They said there is nothing wrong. We perceive you guys to be too holy to be doing these things. So he said it in such a way that it made me see that sometimes when we speak, we say certain things that make people perceive us in a different manner. So they say we are like too righteous, too holy. Like you're saying, it's like we're carrying the cross. We are those people. Yeah, about it. We are aware that we do this. It becomes a problem to them because
deep spiritual person. When she stands on that pulpit, like, listen, you will get like, she will get you there.
Why are you exposing me?
But now, okay. So my point is, so if you see someone like a Siatemba standing on a pulpit and speaking, and now here her part in church, I'm not going to receive the same way because the person that she is or the anointing that she's carrying. Is that what you're asking? Like, because
no. It's quite different. You're saying now Siatemba on the pulpit, meaning I'll be in church.
Yes.
This person has never been in church. This is an outsider. Like, this person is not a believer, but they say the way Christians, in fact, to a point whereby I think he has a bit of hate for Christians for the way we want people to perceive us, or rather we want people to see us, but we're doing something different. I remember this other time when we were talking about a party life.
Yeah.
He was so shocked. He was like, what? No, Christians are not supposed to do that. Christians are not supposed to have like, because of what somebody said to them.
Yeah.
You understand? So maybe also what we say has a lot to contribute to other people. This he said it his way that it's not a problem. I don't mind doing it. In fact I do it. But when it's you guys, you being the Christians, it becomes a story.
So it's another Larry. So in case you're wondering what it is we're going about on the studio, still tuned to the Pamoja show, hashtag pass the mic, which is all about public display of affection, PDA, especially in the Kingdom Couple Christian community. What's too much? Is it disrespectful of the PDA being misunderstood?
Or is it for those that are conservative versus those that are oblivious?
Yep. So,
because someone who's not shy to show their love in public can say, listen here, I'm not conservative like you. You know, I don't have a problem with me showing love to my partner. So why do you have a problem with it? I think then someone who's conservative can come back and say, but listen, this is just inappropriate. Why are you doing it?
Okay, do you know what I think now? I think love in itself, it's respect. Love in itself is holy. Love in itself is pure. Yeah. So if it's love, it will be seen that something else, you're pushing an agenda as bystanders. As bystanders, it shows that it's not clean. There's something.
349-0781. The time now is 25 minutes past 5. You're still tuned to the Dexterity Show. You're listening to the Pamoja show on the drive time with your ladies. Lerato Mutisenyane.
Confirmation.
And of course, more. Now we're going to be going into our charitable affairs.
Yay.
And before I go into it, ladies, I want to know, what charitable affair did you display today? And by that, just maybe you showed someone love, maybe you gave someone a hug. Like, what affair did you do that was charitable today?
It's like, so on my status today, I have, sorry, I just want to read it quickly because, okay, Happy Thursday, people, now on someone else. So that was today. Blow that horn, honey. Wow.
Hello, Pilani. He wants water. Do you want this? Do you want that? I think of him. Thank you so much, Pilani. He's young though.
You know
You
that's
didn't
my
answer the question.
question.
You
Okay.
get to the reason. Yes. Go for it.
Very smart.
No, you don't answer the question.
You don't. Sometimes.
Pilani, if you're listening, Pilani, that was Larry. Larry is as single as you are, in case you want somebody or you looking. So Larry, I'll give you Larry's number.
Does he have money?
So you just passed the mic.
Yeah.
She did.
Yeah.
She really
Just like
did.
that.
Just
Yeah.
like that, she passed the mic.
Sly.
Sly fox. Sly fox.
So sly.
Does he have money? You know me. If they are not Powerball winners, we don't have anything in common.
My friend, I only care about the Powerball winner.
Yeah.
Please, if you're
Like,
not the Powerball winner, don't contact me.
Don't.
In a romantic state,
No.
please don't. We can talk about business, we can talk about
Anything else.
But
Powerball.
for love,
Yeah.
to me,
Yeah.
Powerball man, I'm here.
Hey, you need to buy a labo. Hey, this love is bought. So you think you can just come and
Love
say,
is expensive, honey.
you think you can just come and say, hey, my sister, I love you. Hey, my brother, how much do you have in the account? Oh.
Back to the charitable.
Okay, sorry.
Don't just take everything out of control. We are being charitable here.
All
Should
right.
we get to the order of the day,
Can we
please?
just?
Yes.
So my charitable affair today was as I was driving on popcorn. And then I get to the section. The robot becomes, these men who come and they bang.
Yeah.
And I've got my windows. I don't know typical thing. Windows. They don't see them. No.
Yeah.
I do my lunch turn and I had an apple still and I